Texas. What's up, sister? How you doing? Hey, you believe in God? Let me show you something real quick, sister. Hold on. You got time. You ain't doing nothing.
That's right.
You ain't doing nothing, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you left your phone case?
Yeah, and it had a debit card.
Oh, okay. So let me just tell you this real fast, sister. We believe blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we the true children of God. We are the actual, you hear about the Jews being black? Have you heard of that?
Yeah, so are you guys Hebrew Israelites?
Yes, sister.
Yeah.
Right, what you think about that?
No, I used to be all into that like a few years ago.
You did? What happened?
I'm still into it.
You still into it?
Yeah, so I know about all like this stuff. I'm not really like, so I used to be like a doctor with mom.
You used to be a what?
I used to be just like a doctor with mom. Like, just, thank you. Like, yeah, all this stuff, yeah.
Well, sis, you got to get back into it.
Get back into it. I'm still pro-black. Still for my people 100%, yeah.
But being pro-black, like there's more stuff you have to do that comes with that, right?
I know. There's more stuff. Pro-black is practicing self-preservation.
What you mean by self-preservation?
Like procreating, within your people.
Yeah, but what about having a code?
What do you mean by code?
Like there's like having a level of integrity that you're supposed to have with your people.
Yeah.
And preference to everybody else.
Yeah.
Like part of that comes with the law. It's the same dude too, right? Part of that comes with keeping the commandments, sister.
Yeah.
Do you know about the commandments?
Mm-hmm.
You know about like fringes?
Yeah.
Like these that we have on our shirts and stuff like that?
I've seen it.
That's something like that shows us that we love God and shows we love our own people, because when one of us does this, somebody else will see it and ask about it, and then they'll want to do it, and the accumulation of that helps us be saved, sister. That's the important reason why we're out here. And tell our people we're not just blacks, we're not just Hispanics, we're not just Native Americans. We God's chosen people, and there's a job we have to do. We can't just be pro-black. There's something we have to do, sister.
Yeah.
Are you prepared to do that though?
Yeah.
You sure? You don't seem too convinced.
What do you mean too convinced? I'm reading the book.
Are you reading the signs? Okay. But yeah, right. But we are here to tell. Since you already know, so you said you know already, right? We're out here to tell our people we need to come back to God and keep His commandments, sister. If you're willing to do that, I can take you by your word. But check us out. Right on that card, it has a QR code where you can scan it and be tapped in with our YouTube videos, lessons, various different things. Right? If you ever have any questions. You got any questions right now?
No, not at the moment.
All right, sister. Well, I hope you have a good day. I hope you find your debit card, and I pray you find your case. We're both of them together, right?
Yeah, I will.
Okay. Have you a good day, sister. Right. So, you got it. Right. What's up? He got it. You right there. Give me some. Give me Habakkuk 1:1. You give me Lamentations 4:17. Right, because I want to talk about this as well, right? Even inside of this country, where we can't operate the way we want, and when we operate without any type of sovereignty, the law is slacked. Justice is slacked here. You see all these things happening to us at this time: chattel slavery, the Black Code, Jim Crow laws. It was on the books where the Edomites could just run into our house, beat our damn ass, and go back to their house. That happened during this. That happened during Jim Crow. That happened during the Black Codes. And even now in 2025, the laws are slack. An Edomite could go to court for the same exact thing that you're going to court for. He can get probation. The judge be like, I don't want to ruin his life, but they're going to throw the book at you. You know why that is? We're God's chosen people.
That's right.
And history has to repeat itself again. Because let's look what happened in ancient Babylon. Read this.
God, this is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 1, starting from the top.
Yeah.
The burden which Habakkuk, the prophet, did see. Mm-hmm. O Lord, how long shall I cry?
Yeah.
And thou wilt not hear.
Yeah.
Even cry unto thee of violence.
Yeah.
And thou wilt not save.
Yeah.
Why doest thou shew me iniquity and cause me to behold grievance?
Keep going.
And spoiling and violence are before me.
And this is what happened in Jerusalem at the time, right? Babylon came and took us over. We went through violence, went through spoiling, went through so many specific things that you see us going through right here in chattel slavery in the Jim Crow time. The same exact thing. Keep going.
And there are that raised up strife and contention.
Yeah.
Therefore, the law is slack.
It's what?
The law is slack.
The law is slacked. And what?
And judgment doeth never go forth.
Judgment don't ever go forth. People keep on doing whatever they want to the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and nothing happens for it. Nobody ever pays. We have to just eat it, right? And then at the same exact time, you got these pastors who come up to mothers and say, you got to forgive them. It's just, I can't stand, like, y'all niggas just go up and down deep Ellum, bro. I hate it. Who gives a damn?
God.
Like you just gotta be seen. You gotta be seen. I was like, oh, one niggas that see I'm playing this song, bro. I can't stand it, bro. And that's what we're subject to. Right. That's what we subject to in Babylon. We have to be a spectacle here. Right. Nobody has no respect for us, and now they want to try to move us off when we're out here trying to teach the word. Ain't hurting nobody, right? Edomites can be over there throwing up, right, doing all kind of manner of wickedness on side of this wall right here. Right. But we come and sit down over here. It's a problem. You know why that is? The law is slacked and judgment don't go forth. Because judgment is they should be beaten with a rod of iron. Right. That's what should happen. Vigorously. How dare a dog move his tongue against the children of Israel?
That's right.
Like, how happened it that we are in Babylon the Great right now, in Neo-Babylon, right? Sitting here and being subject to people who burned in the sun. You had to come out here and die a little bit to tell us we can't stand over here. And, like, that's the people who are ruling over us. And these heathen, where's that at? I think it's in Lamentations. And these heathen, not the one in 2nd Ezra, the one where it's all these heathen become rulers over you. That might be 2nd Ezra, actually. But give me this.
Book of Lamentations, chapter 4, verse 17. Mm-hmm. As for us, our eyes are as yet.
Hold up, that is 2nd Ezra. 2nd Ezra 6 and 59. That was 59.
Yeah,
keep going.
Lamentations, chapter 4, verse 17. As for us, our eyes as yet failed for our vain help. Yeah. And our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us.
And we've been watching for a nation that cannot save us. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans since the 1600s, really the 1400s. Well, if you want to add the Native Americans and the Hispanics, right? But specifically talking to Judah, since the 1600s, we've been over here in Babylon the Great, serving these people. At any point, they could have saved us. At any point, they could have released us from bondage, give us reparations, done whatever to repair what they've done to us, but never have done it. They've never done it, and the reason why they won't do it is because they don't care about us.
That's right.
We seek after these people. We seek to try to save these people. Since we're going to be saved, try to save them as well, right? Try to save these people, and they don't give a damn about us. I'm not trying to hear, oh, we can't do reparations because we can't afford it. Okay, then why'd you give almost $1 billion to Ukraine?
That's right.
Like, I did the math on that. You could have given every black person in America, even children, $17,000. $17,000. But y'all don't have enough money to give reparations? And even if y'all gave the money, we would have gave it back to you anyway. Yeah. So you only stand to benefit. Yeah. You only stand to benefit. The first thing niggas gonna do with their reparations check is go buy some Jordans, right? Get some Cools, right? SRT, a Scat Pack. They can't even make those no more. They buy a Hennessy truck, right? That's what they would get it all back. But the reason why they won't do that, because they have to take an L in some kind of way, and they will never do that for us. They will never do that for us, bro. They tell us to get over it, but the Jewish man can sit here and whine about October 7th or October 6th, whatever damn date it was, when the Palestinians finally didn't had enough and decided to destroy y'all. When they finally had enough of oppression by you guys, and now they got so mad that they went over there and started killing folks. Started making y'all feel the pain they've been feeling for centuries. Well, not really centuries, for decades, right? The pain that they felt. And now y'all want to whine about it every time I turn on the news, here they are talking about some, oh man, October 7th was so bad, right? It's like the new Holocaust. Boo fucking who, bro? Like, boo who? Yeah, like maybe 100, maybe 1,000 of y'all died. Bro, 100 million of us died coming here. I mean, really, yeah. But I'm saying, boo-hoo. Nobody, all the stuff that's happened to us has never been happening anywhere else except in Jerusalem, except in the true children of God. That's why we have to stop looking for a nation to save us when they don't care about us.
Right.
It's time for us to actually love thy neighbor, love our own people. That's what we need to do. Y'all too busy trying to love Brody and Cooper. Y'all need to love the same person who look just like you.
That's right.
What's up, brother? You agree with that? Black folks need to start loving each other, brother. We the Israelites too. While we at it, y'all need to keep the commandments.
That's right.
Yeah, y'all the Israelites too. We need to start keeping the commandments so we can get up out of here and stop seeking a nation that don't care about us. Keep going.
Come on. Verse 18. They hunt our steps, that we cannot go in our streets. Our end is near. Our days are fulfilled, for our end is come. Verse 19. Our prosecutors are swifter than the eagle.
They're what?
Swifter than the eagle.
They're swifter than the eagle because as soon as you do something, here comes a cop drifting around the corner. Like, bro, I live in Irving, right? Not for too much longer. I live in Irving. IPD will drift around the corner to find something to shoot. Right? And they just like Pantego, right? I know niggas know about Pantego. They just like Pantego, right? They're swift. They don't never drive through there, right? It is. It's never go there. Ah, shoot, it never go there, right? They don't care about us. Get your precept.
God, this is Zechariah chapter 11 and verse 5. Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty.
They what?
And hold themselves not guilty.
When they shoot one of us, oh, we're not guilty. We were trying to protect and serve. We were what they call it? What do they call it? They have fear for my life. Yeah, feared for my life, right? And hold themselves not guilty. But when we shoot anybody, ourselves, other people, other nations, we have to go up under the jail. Why is that? Because we're God's chosen people. What's up, sister? Right? You heard about us before? You from Jersey? I don't know if they got any camps in Jersey.
You in New Jersey?
New York be going to Jersey.
Oh yeah. Oh shoot, I'm tripping. I am tripping, right? But sister, what's your nationality? African American, right? So when you think about the term African American, right? That's a term they just put on us, right? We didn't come up with that. It literally means nothing, and it don't go back to nothing. If we sit back and think about, I'm African American, y'all went to Africa, stole us and brought us to America. Now this is our nationality. Why are we the only people who has a nationality that don't mean nothing, like the name? Because you think about like England, right? If somebody says they're English, that means they go back to where? If somebody says they're British, they go back to, well, it's really the same thing. UK, British. Well, somebody say they're Irish, they go back to Ireland, right? We're the only people that don't have that. You know why that is, sister? Give me Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 4. Let me show you something. Because before you go, I want you to know something, sister. The Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we're God's chosen people.
Right.
When you hear about the Israelites, the Hebrews in the Bible, that's us.
Right.
That's the reason why when we walk around on this earth right now, somebody calls us a nationality that doesn't mean anything. Like colored, Afro-American, right? Black, African American, the things that don't mean absolutely nothing. The reason why we have that is because God told us that would happen. Watch this. Go ahead.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 17 and verse 4. And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thine heritage.
Okay, this is God talking to the Jews at this time. You will discontinue from your heritage. Sister, you know what a heritage is? What's a heritage? You say what, sister?
I didn't say anything, but educate the
Okay, well, I'm just saying like this. A heritage is your culture, your land, your mannerisms, your ways, and things like that, sister. The Lord says you will discontinue from that. Keep going.
Come, you shall discontinue from your heritage that I gave thee.
Yeah.
And I will cause thee to serve thy enemies in the land which thou knowest not.
Now, sister, now when we left Africa, right? Well, I think she on the phone. Right? I'm just going to just do it anyway, right? Read that part again.
Come, that I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thy enemies in the land which thou knowest not.
You said what?
my daughter left.
Okay, sister.
It was nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you too, sister. We the Israelites. Don't let nobody. I said we're the Israelites. We're the true children of God. We're the Jews.
Thank you.
Make sure you keep the commandments, sister. Right? Read that part again. Yeah.
Come on. Jeremiah chapter 17 and verse 4.
Break it out.
And thou, even thyself, shall discontinue from thine heritage.
Now, going back, like I was telling the sister, we shall discontinue from our heritage. That's why people call us black, African American, Afro American. That doesn't mean anything. We've discontinued from who we are. We've discontinued from our language. We've discontinued from our mannerisms. We've discontinued from our land. The Lord said that would happen because of the anger that we've wrought with Him by being sinners. That's why we tell people to love God.
That's right.
So He can turn our captivity. How long are we going to be here just thinking this is the life, bro? Working 50 to 60 hours a week to have one day off, and then having to give your entire check to the government, having to give your entire check to any type of purchase you do, having to give your check for any time you want to do something here, and thinking that's living paycheck to paycheck, being one financial emergency away from being homeless. How long are we gonna do that? Because this ain't it. Keep going.
Come. And I will cause thee to serve thy enemies.
Yeah.
In the land which thou knowest not.
Who has this happened to? You'll be discontinued from your heritage and your culture and serve another people? That literally sounds like the plight of the Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans.
Right.
Every one of them. Every one of the tribes. Keep going.
Gone. For ye have kindled a fire in my anger.
Yeah.
Which shall burn forever.
Which shall burn forever. Keep going.
Yeah. Thus saith the Lord, cursed be the man that trusteth in man.
And that's what we've been doing. We've been trusting in men. When you deal with Christians and Christianity in 2025, our people don't know nothing about the word. They trust their pastor who's going to sit up there and sing and dance for 3 hours with the most important thing that they can know, their theology, their reverence to their father. They trust this man with that. And what have they been doing ever since slavery? Lying to you, giving you easy beliefism, teaching you doctrines Christ never taught.
That's right.
Teaching you things that we don't see. All these traditions, give me Mark 7, right? Traditions that are not of God and of everything the world teaches you. Give me Colossians 2 and verse 8, right? Because the thing is this, how long are we going to live in traditions? The things that we do here, our people don't even know why they do it. Our people will grow up and have the traditions like the tooth fairy. Why is it that when our child loses a tooth, we have to put a tooth under a pillow and then you have to supply that with money before they wake up? Like, why even do that? Our people don't even know why they're doing it, but they just do it. Why do we have an Easter egg hunt? Why do we have an Easter speech? Why do we do Halloween? Why do we celebrate Valentine's Day? Why do we do these? Nobody asks these questions. Why do we do what we do? People just do it and accept it. And that same type of ideology is the same thing Christ went against throughout his entire ministry. It's crazy that Christians will say we are wicked for wanting to keep God's laws, the same thing the Israelites didn't do perpetually, then all you have to do is do it to get out of captivity. We're crazy for doing this, but your entire ministry is traditions. That's what we have to deal with our people. We have to get that out of their mind.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Start from 6.
Start from
6, because you want this.
Yes.
Okay.
Go ahead.
This is Mark chapter 7 and verse 6. He answered and said unto them, well hath Isaiah prophesied of you hypocrites, as it is written, this people honoreth me with their lips, but their heart is far from me.
And that's Christians. They honoreth me with his lips. I love God. I love Christ. We just seen it a minute ago, right? Brother wants to argue with us about the Bible not knowing a damn thing. They say they love God. They say they love Christ, right? But they're a hypocrite. All they believe in is traditions. Keep going.
Howbeit in vain do they worship me.
That's Christianity as a whole. In vain they do worship God. In vain they do all the things and traditions that they do inside of these church houses. Keep going.
Teaching for doctrines the commandments of men.
Boom. The commandments of men. That's what they do. How long are we going to do the command? Well, you could at least ask why we do this. You ever like y'all just like when y'all first come into the truth, you ever ask your parents why you did what you did? Like why did we do this? Yeah. Why do we do what we do? They will not have an answer and they'll probably get mad at you for asking. Alfredo over there, he talking about some, Mama, why do we keep Feliz Navidad? You know what I mean? You know he's gonna get? A chocolate. That's what he's gonna get, man. I know a brother in Christ, man. That's the plight of his story, man. But I'm funny though. Give me Colossians too. Give me this.
Colossians chapter 2 and verse 8.
Yeah.
Beware, lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit.
Now, spoiling goes into steal from, right? Y'all have being a black, Hispanic, and Native American here, we are the descendants of Israel. We're descendants of the man Jacob, right? We have the golden ticket to salvation, but that can be taken from you through your wicked actions and your wicked belief system. So Paul is saying right here, where he says, "Don't beware lest somebody spoil you or steal that ticket away from you by doing what?
Through philosophy and vain deceit."
Philosophy and vain deceit. How long have we heard that? Philosophy and vain deceit. We see all the philosophies of America. We see all the vain deceit and deception about this place, right? All those things. Don't let nobody steal your golden ticket to salvation away by believing these things. There's so many people, and it ain't even just Babylonians. We have other Israelites doing that. We just see an Israelite go from various different organizations, and now they're OT only. Where did that come from? Who taught you that? Now all the breakdowns aren't the breakdowns no more. Now all the prophecies that you knew aren't the prophecies, there's something else, right? Your golden ticket of salvation is being taken from you through philosophy and vain deceit. We've seen it for so long. Keep going.
God, after the tradition of men.
Yeah.
After the rudiments of the world.
After the what?
Rudiments of the world.
The rudiments of the world. The rudiments of the world is the Goyim or the Gentiles, right? Easter, Thanksgiving, all these holidays come from the Goyim. They come from the nations. Keep going.
Come, and not after Christ.
They're not after Christ. Easter, Christmas, they are not after Christ. He never taught that. Neither did his disciples teach that. Neither did his apostles teach that. But now Christ's birthday is somehow on December the 25th. Right? That makes no sense. Now 3 days is 2 days, 2.5 days, or really 2 days. These things don't make no sense. If you ask your pastor, they're not going to have any answers. It's crazy. How long are we going to be like this? How long are we going to continue to just accept the status quo, accept being slaves, accept not knowing anything, accept just being ridiculously stupid? In the information era, we have smartphones. You should be able to know the answer to any question you could possibly want. But people will walk down the street not knowing nothing. And the reason why that is, you're too busy on IG, you're too busy on Facebook, you're too busy on Twitter, and you don't actually learn things. All these everything right here. This Bible was written for your learning. Give me Romans chapter 15, verse 4. You got a precept? Get your precept first.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 6 and verse 14.
Bring it out.
You shall not go after other gods
of
the gods of the people which are round about you.
You should not go after the. Matter of fact, that's going back into after the rudiments of the world.
I got it, John.
Our people have gone into the ways of the nations. They haven't changed their gods. Give me Jeremiah 2. Have the nations changed their God, right? Which are yet no gods. How y'all doing, sisters? Y'all believe in God? Y'all heard about we being the Israelites?
No, but we gonna
You gonna keep on? Why? That's crazy, right? Yeah, do that, right? We gonna keep going, man. That's crazy. Why stop the party, man? You guys are like, you're gonna hold me accountable to God. Let me get the hell up out of here, right? What I used to say, Jay, I wasn't even back there at that time. I say rules, structures, accountability. That's what our women hate. Yeah. Rule, structure, and accountability. You get somebody rule, structure, and accountability, the women's up out of there, right? Give me this.
God, book of Romans chapter 15, verse 4.
Yeah.
Whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning.
They're what?
Were written for our learning.
They're written. This is written for our learning. Y'all want to talk about why God got to have a book? You know, the same instrument and tool has been used to instruct people on every single thing in the world.
Right.
If you go to college and want to learn about cars, there's a book, right? If you want to learn about any type of programming language, there's a book. If you want to learn about history, math, there's a book for it. But for some reason, the most common tool that's been used to teach people, now God can't have one of those. But then they will say we're limiting God. You're limiting God. Why can't God have a book? Why can't he have a book? What's wrong with that? That's what we learn from books. If books wasn't the most adequate way to learn things, why is that through the annals of time we've had libraries, we have different places that hold scrolls, parchment paper of things that we learn from. Y'all just have any type of excuse to not learn anything and be held to any type of standard. Finish up that verse. Romans 15, verse 4.
My bad, I'm bullshit.
Why you drop that, man?
I'm bullshit. I owe you 10 push-ups. The book of Romans, chapter 15, I'm back at verse 4.
What the NLT say?
For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning.
Oh yeah, I want that.
That we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope.
So we got something to believe in. Hope is synonymous with belief and faith, right? These scriptures give us something to actually believe in. That we're not just niggas, we're not just spics, we're not just Native Americans. We have a God that's real, he exists, and he is going to save us and us alone, right? Give me that. I'm gonna close out.
This is Jeremiah chapter 2, verse 11 in the NLT.
Yeah.
Has any nation ever traded its gods?
Now, wait, hold on. Has any nation ever traded its gods? Every other nation, the Hamites, them, the Moabites, them Chinese, Am and Elamites, they haven't changed. The gods that they had is the gods they've always had, right? For the most part, they haven't traded in their gods. But what do?
For new ones.
Yeah.
Even though they are not gods at all.
Keep going.
Yet my people have exchanged their glorious God for worthless idols.
We've exchanged our God for a glorious idol. No matter what you give Black, Spanish, and Native Americans, they will run after it. That's what we do. And it's time for us to stop that so we can get saved up out of this place, man.
That's right.
But with that, I'm going to say, call halal Yahweh, Ba'ashem Mashiach Yahweh Shai, and Shalom.
He ain't done. Hold on, let me get that.